The most powerful frame that you can hold with a woman isn't based on status, value, or even confidence. It's rooted in Jesus Christ. Now, if you've never heard about the concept of frame control in dating, it's the ability to set and hold the emotional tone, the reality of an interaction with a woman. Because the truth is that in every interaction, every conversation that you have with a woman, you have a frame and she has a frame. And the frame that is stronger will always absorb the weaker frame. And the way you can look at this is who's reacting to who, who's grounded and who's reactive, who's leading, who's following, whose world are you entering? Are you entering hers or is she entering yours? These are all questions that you can ask yourself to determine who is holding the frame in the interaction. Now, more specifically, if you do have the frame, if you're holding the frame in the interaction, it means that you're leading, that you're speaking with authenticity, congruence, and conviction. It means that you're not reacting to her. You're not supplicating to her. You're not overthinking. You're not falling into her tests and her flaky behavior and her moods. You're present, you're calm, you're grounded, and you're moving things forward with purpose and power. Now, if you don't have the frame, if she has the frame, you have her on a pedestal. You're chasing, you're trying, you're overcompensating. And you can do this in many different ways. It maybe means that you're trying to do funny jokes to impress her. You're bragging about your accomplishments and how much money you make, what car you drive. It could be that you're just uncomfortable in your body and you can't even be calm and be still and be present around her because you're overthinking and you're judging everything that you're saying and you're questioning yourself nonstop. These are all examples of you not having the frame. And frame is critical. It is one of the most important factors when it comes to how a woman perceives you. She's always going to be looking at this through the lens of, is she working for your attention or are you working for hers? And all women, especially feminine women, they don't want to have the frame. They want to be in your frame. Now, the reality is that men either have no frame at all, where they have women on a huge pedestal, idolizing them, glorifying them, doing literally anything and everything they can just to get a date with them, just to get a little bit of attention or to have sex with them, just to get a little bit of love from them. Or they have a weak frame, a pseudo frame, where they've watched all this dating advice, all this pickup content, and they've created these walls, these facades that are not authentic to them, where they're around a woman and they're acting cool, they're acting detached, they're acting like they don't really care, when in reality they really do care. They're acting confident and macho and overcompensating in all these different ways to show that they have frame, that they're this dominant, confident, attractive guy, when in actual reality, they still are highly, highly attached to the outcome of getting the woman. Now, I've tried both of these approaches for years. When I was young, I was desperate for a woman's attention and affection, and I had no frame. And then as I started to learn different dating tactics, to go down that rabbit hole of pickup advice, I created all these different false veneers and false frames that I was holding. But because they had no substance, they had no foundation to them, they all just completely crumbled. And women could see right through me, and they could see the lack of real worth that I felt inside. They could feel the neediness. They could feel the insecurity. And it wasn't until I realized that the only way to have actual frame control with a woman is to not need her. To not need her because you're whole inside. And the only way to get to that place was through finding Jesus Christ. Because when you find Jesus Christ, and when you make him the number one thing in your life, when you put God first above everything else, what happens is that you become whole. You're so filled with love. You're so filled with joy. You're so filled with wholeness and fullness that you don't need anything from women when you're interacting with them. instead of approaching them from this empty cup, looking to take, looking to grab, looking to get a shred of something from them, maybe pretending like you don't need it when you actually do, when you have your cup full by putting God first, by being filled with the Holy Spirit, you need absolutely nothing. All you're looking to do is add value, to lead, to give, to serve. And when you're coming from this place of having this Christ frame, of embodying this, not logically and intellectually, but really at a deep spiritual level, what happens is that you become magnetic to women. Because the Christ frame is powerful, it's grounded, it's masculine, it's polarizing, it's authentic, it's present, it's peaceful, and it's fatherly all at the same time. It's every quality that a woman could dream of that you are now embodying because you have God first. So if you want to learn how to actually not just understand this with your mind, but how to actually live this Christ frame, how to be and step into this yourself and practice this with women in real time, what I invite you to do is click the link below, apply for the accelerator, and book in a call with me. And inside of the accelerator, you'll learn how to actually put this into practice and to begin to live this yourself. So thank you, and I'll see you soon.